It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, they've put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
I was
not
memorable. Invited.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At shooting guard, Aaron Aflalo. At center, Robin Lopez. At power forward, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other guard position, Rajon Rondo. At the other forward position, Carmelo Anthony. The head coach of the visiting team is Sam Mitchell. It's time to meet the starting lineup for your Brooklyn Nets. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 20, DeMarre Carroll. At the point guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 8, Matthew Dellavedova. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 30, Thaddeus Young. A 7-foot center from Stanford, number 11, Brook Lopez. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 2, Freak. Your home team head coach is Scott Skiles. Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. First chance here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against New York. Last season they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor, but you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Rondo in at the point. And Young, here we go. That's good.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Fighting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
On defense, Brooklyn. Rondo kicks to Anthony. To the paint. And it's sent back by Lopez. And that one's good. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night. About a minute played so far here in the first. Freak dishes to Dellavedova. Freak with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Freak kicks to Carroll. Freak with it to the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That is good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Anthony, the pass to Rondo. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. From deep, Afflalo. Rebounded by the Nets. Freak kicks to Carroll. The Nets working the ball around now. No coverage that time.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Nets on defense. Outside Rondo. Dishes to Afflalo. Pass to Porzingis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Dellavedova dishes to Freak. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Young now, top of the key. Inside. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Young.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Rondo passes to Afflalo. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Freak. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Out to Anthony. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's Freak. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A floater. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Anthony. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks with the lead. And it's Rondo penetrating. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Carroll kicks to Freak. Passes it to Dellavedova. There's the feed to Freak. Puts up a 3. Afflalo pulls it in.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The pass to Porzingis. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. Forcing the issue too much.
Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year. 8 rebounds, 6 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Lopez. Arthur comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Gary Neal subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Nets trail by 6. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And both free throws good from Freak. The Knicks leading by 4. Anthony kicks to Mack. They set the pick. They double him with Freak. Kicks it to O'Quinn. Off the screen. Arthur grabs the board.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Freak. He's got 6. Allen dishes to Freak, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Freak's got 8.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
It's stolen by Arthur. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Freak, and he hits it to tie the game up. 10 points for him. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Anthony kicks to Mack. They set the screen. Now, here's O'Quinn. He's guarded by Arthur. The shot's good from O'Quinn. Feeds to Allen. Up in time. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game. As we start this division here for Brooklyn, Damari Carroll's checked in for Young. Wright comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Thompson, he's checked in for Gary Neal. And Freak subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. Flalo comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And New York, looking at who they've got. Rajon Rondo is out there with Shelvin Mack. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Flalo. And it's Porzingis in at the 4-man position. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Mack. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
On the wing, Thompson. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And now running it up the court. Mack pushing it up. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Nets trail by 5. Freak passes to Carroll. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Freak. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Brooklyn making some changes. Lavoy Allen comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Arthur in for Jarrell Wright. And then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Rivers in for Rajon Rondo. Mack dishes to Rivers. There's a good screen. Here's Flalo. They get it again. Lopez. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. And Flalo kicks to O'Quinn. To the left wing. Here's Mack. He's covered by Thompson. 5 to shoot. Flalo the pass to Rivers. Second chance shot. Arthur grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Brooklyn shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
It's stolen by Allen. Stolen by O'Quinn. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Freak dishes to Arthur. here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Stolen by Rivers. And now the Knicks on the break. Rivers has got the ball. The 8-footer. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Arthur kicks to Freak. No good. And New York the other way now. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Rivers passes to Mack. Pass to Aflalo. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. From deep three-point range, but he recovers it. Here's Lopez. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
It's been a good one for Freak. He's got 13 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
Freak in at shooting guard. Jamari Carroll is out there with Young. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Freak kicks to Carroll. He dishes it to Freak. Young outside. To the inside. And stolen by Aflalo. And here's Rondo. Here's Anthony. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Young. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lopez, a screen on Lopez. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. Here's Freak. 13 points in the game. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Arthur dishes to Freak and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Now, in a moment here, let's check out the numbers for O'Quinn. How he did last season. Put up about 5 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
Well, you know it, Greg. You earn your minutes in this league. He's working at it, and I think more will come with time.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. Makes it off the glass. Rivers has got his first points of the night.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it, because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Freak. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Freak's got 16.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Nets trail by 5. Pass to Hollis Jefferson.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Brooklyn making some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for Wright. And it's Thompson in for Hollis Jefferson. And New York with a change here, too. Lopez, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. Mack, good.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Now here's Freak. He's got 18. Thompson passes to Freak. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Rivers cannot hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Nets trail by 5, setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Porzingis. Aflalo is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Freak kicks to Lopez. The dish now to Freak. Shot clock at 3. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. Young passes to Carroll. He feeds it to Freak. Dishes it to Freak. From the high post, he drills it. Freak's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Here's Rondo. Anthony in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And that's now 11 points for Carmelo Anthony. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Carroll dishes to Young. And stolen by Aflalo. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now a 7-point Knicks lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Lopez. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Damari Carroll. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Freak. And Young kicks to Freak. 6 to shoot. Left block shot on the way. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Anthony drives in. The quick look, no good that time.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young dishes to Dellavedova. Passes it to Lopez. And there's the feed to Freak. Goes back up. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Lopez.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
And there's the pass to Spates. Lopez with the steal. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Freak passes to Dellavedova. Kicks it to Freak. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they belong. Just 6 points. Rondo kicks to Spates. Feeds it to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. The drive by Rondo, and he gets it to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And New York making a change. Lopez is checked in. Nets trail by 7.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Afflalo. Freak kicks to Young. 5 to shoot. Good. And 12 points for Brook Lopez.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
On the wing of Afflalo. That one a little long.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And Young kicks to Freak. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He dishes it to Young. Held it over the pass to Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So he gets them both.
That was essential that he cashed in on those free throws. They're within 1 possession.
Outside Rondo, back to Anthony. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
So far in the game for Anthony, he has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Freak dishes to Dellavedova. To the middle. There's Freak and a missed layup.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Anthony. Not a lot of room. And it's Rondo penetrating. And a follow wide open. He shoots. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 16 points for Aaron Aflalo. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Got a piece of it. Rondo with the steal. Outside Anthony. Outside Rondo. Pass to Porzingis. Shot from 16. Rebound Brooklyn.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
Here's Freak. It's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
With the fadeaway, it falls, and now they trail by just 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And Brooklyn has possession. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Nets.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Here's Freak. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Now Green. So it's New York picking up the win. They came in here and...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And Brooklyn is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Nets will be going up against the Toronto Raptors. For Toronto, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give it back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
He got me moving. You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, yeah, rotate, oh, yeah, get the three.
See? Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. It just, man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets, we're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss to the New York Knicks.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Mack in at the small forward position.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
Patterson, the screen. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan, and the 3-ball is good.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it'll dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's DeRozan. Following the miss by Freak, DeRozan's shot is good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
The feed to Carroll. Right wing. Here's Freak. Nice D from DeRozan.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Pass to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Lets it go from the wing. They get the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Freak kicks to Dellavedova. Now here's Freak. DeRozan defending. That is good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now here is Lowry. He had 15 points last outing. Screened by Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. And Young kicks to Freak. Dellavedova dishes to Lopez. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that ties it up. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to Indiana.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here is Lowry. Following the miss by Freak. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
He dishes it to Dellavedova. And here's the break. Mack, good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And the Nets miss again.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry passes to DeRozan. The rebound by the Nets. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. It's very interesting to see.
So changing it up, Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Young comes in for Darrell Arthur. And Freak subbed in for Gary Neal. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Young out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. The drive by Lopez. Here's Freak. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Freak's got 5.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Moment here now for an injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. That is going to make things very hard on them in what is still a very young season. Hopefully, as early as it is, he has time to recover and help this team down the road. Guys?
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
The 3. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking climb out of the hole.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 27 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. A strong statement game from him to open up the season. The kind of game this team is hoping to see consistently.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
And DeRozan, here we go. Rebound, Brooklyn.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Valanciunas. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 15 points per, 12 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Carroll. And here's Freak. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New York. Shots good from Young.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
DeRozan against Thompson. And DeRozan. Here we go. Good D by Thompson.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Freak kicks to Young. The Nets working the ball around now. Good. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Over to the wing. Here's Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now. The quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets. There we go, fans.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Nets second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Lavoy Allen comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Arthur in for Young. A new group in now for the Raptors. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Mack comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. Mack grabs the miss.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Powell dishes to Mack. They double in with Freak. Here's Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's good.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's Freak. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Raptors leading by 8. Powell, the pass to DeRozan, and he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's Allen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Carroll against DeRozan. And Joseph kicks to Biyombo. And it's Joseph in the corner. They double in with Freak. From deep. The shot by Powell, no good. Nets trail by 8. Stolen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. There's the double team with Allen. Clock at 6. Here's Powell. They grab their own miss. DeRozan lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, DeRozan's got 14 points for the game. From deep three-point range. And so we wrap up the first half. The Raptors out in front.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out and laid an egg that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up would be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. The offense we've gotten from the low block has been weak. That's the biggest thing. We have to attack the basket. No more settling for jump shots. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless.